back to Hallowfellow, and today we're unboxing Back Ben Bunny from Spirit Halloween.
Yep, guys, and we're super excited about this one. I think a lot of the Spirit Halloweens and a lot of the animatronics that we're seeing come out definitely have different animations. This is definitely one of them. I'm excited to add this to the haunt. Again, as you guys have probably seen in the videos, she slowly bends backwards. She's screaming. It's creepy. It's scary. It's going to be a great addition to our haunt and our cemetery theme. So we're going to go ahead and get her unboxed.
Let's do this.
So as you guys can see, it looks like it's going to be a pretty simple setup. The majority of her upper body is already pre-built. So we're just going to go ahead and take off some of these ties that she has on her, and then we'll show you all the pieces and then get to the assembling. All right, so we have everything untied or unfastened. It's pretty simple. 3 straps in the back, 2 on the right side or your left as you're looking in the video. Pretty easy to take apart. So we're just going to start setting everything aside. So Liam's going to hold them and put those down. So her head comes in a hairnet to keep the hair together. Initial reactions, I like the eyes for sure. I think that they're backlit also that they turn on. The teeth probably could have been a little bit better. We'll probably use some clay and some mold to build out the teeth and put a little bit of blood on there just to make it a little bit more realistic.
I really like. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I really like the scars on her face.
Yeah, the scars are pretty detailed. They're pretty well cut out and throughout and formed. Again, we may put some additional texture and material on these scars again, just to create a little bit more realistic. Give them that gooey look, and then maybe the blood dripping down. I think the outfit itself, I like the medallion here in the center. It is made of plastic. The hands, everything else is, it's okay, I'd say. But I do like the outfit itself. I think it shows the age. It gives that, just the era that it's shooting for. So overall, I think I'm happy with everything that's in here. Again, we'll customize it as we go. So we're gonna put this down. And then we have base. Put that down.
It actually says like this part is back, so like the back piece, and that means that this is where like she's facing forward. So.
Okay, so pretty easy not to mess up. Spirit Halloween has always been pretty good with marking everything out, right? And this looks like it's the last piece, which is the mechanism, which is wrapped up nicely to make sure that it doesn't get damaged. So we're going to go ahead and unwrap this and get to the building. All right, we're all set up, guys. We got everything out of the box. There's really only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces put together. So this will be a relatively quick unboxing and assembly, and then we'll get right to the demo. But they made it very easy to build this out. So I'm excited that it's not super complicated, but it's still going to achieve some of the stuff that we want to get done in our haunt. So like Liam mentioned earlier, it does outline what the back is, and then these 2 pieces here do have A and B marked on them. So we're going to put this down on the floor. Liam already has A and B. If you look at the pieces that Liam has in his hand, it will be marked B and D. So obviously this will be the bottom side, making it relatively easy. So let's go ahead and get that installed. Let me get A, and then you install B. All right, now we got the next piece, which are coming up to, looks like the hip area. We have C to C, D to D, so again, pretty easy. And typically these do require 2 people just because it requires a little finagling. So let's get this installed and set up. All right, guys, so we have the hip section connected already. Again, it does require 2 people. You want to go in simultaneously if you're doing it by yourself. Just try to go in simultaneously. If not, you'll have to push the legs, for the lack of a better terms, in to get that connected. But while we're here, we do have the cable that comes off the hips. which is letter G, and we're going to connect this now before we put the top on. That's it, one cable, and now let's get her all connected. All right, guys, so now that we have the hip section connected, I wanted to turn this around because we were building it towards the back facing you just because it was easier to see the letters that way. So now we have the back towards our back and the front pointed towards the camera here. But I wanted to flip. When you pull up the dress, you're going to end up with two bars, F and E. E is going to be the thicker one. F is going to be the skinnier one. Now, on the side of both of these, and let me get a little bit closer to the camera so you guys can see, there's going to be holes, right? These are going to be for the pins. Now, at the top, this is where, at the top where the white piece is where E is going to go. F is marked on the yellow piece, but it's actually part of this pin that's located right here. So you actually have a push pin like this that secures in place. F is going to slide into this pin, and then you're going to put this security pin in to hold it in place. So right now we're going to go ahead and connect that in. So I'm going to grab the camera and bring it close up here just so you guys can see how this lines up. So the one thing to realize is that even though front is facing you, she is going to be built facing backwards because, again, the animation is that she comes forward. So just keep that in mind. Again, it's pretty simple. You can't mess it up because of the way they line up the connections here. But I'm going to grab the camera here for a second just so I can show you guys where the pin goes, and Liam's going to hold up the dress here so we can get a closer look. All right, guys, so we're just going to bring you a little bit closer. So this white piece right here is where E is going to go into, which is the thicker of the posts. Then you have F that connects. Now F is marked here, but it's actually meant to go here. So this pin would come out, you would slide F into there and then push the security pin back in. So I just wanted to give you a closer look on that. So now we're gonna put the connections together on H and I here, and then we're gonna get her powered up. All right, guys, so really quick, so the control box, I really like how Spirit Halloween does this, by the way. They put these straps on here. You have this little cover that comes on. You have to take it off in order to put the plug in. But then you can put it back in and then just reapply the straps just to help protect. And then the other piece is on the front side here. This is where her sensor is. So I like that, right? Even though she's facing back, her sensor will be on this side. So let's take a look at her in action.
Guys, we just got done unboxing Back Bend Bunny.
Yep, and honestly, the detail, the dress, the scars, the light up eyes, I was a fan of it. Liam, what'd you think?
I really like it a lot. Absolutely 10 out of 10.
Okay. And again, guys, we're probably gonna do some improvements on the face. We want to hear in the comments, is this a prop that you guys would buy, or planning on buying, picking it up once these stores open? We're really excited. Anything else?
Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and as always, we'll catch you guys in the next video.